Hi everybody, today we're going to be talking about the tenses. So this is a topic that is tested all the way from grade 8 to grade 12. So first thing you would need to know is what the different tenses are. So the first tense we're going to talk about is verlede tyd, so that's your past tense. Then you have your toekomende tyd, which is your future tense. And then you have your teenwoordige tyd, which is your present tense. So like I said, we're going to start with our verlede tyd, the past tense, because it has the most rules to learn. So the first three rules we're going to look at is het and ge. So the verb 1 is replaced with het and moved to the end and given a ge. So this is your most important rule as it is the basis of your taya. So your verb 1 replaced with a het and moved to the end and given a basis of your verlede tyd. Then the next rule is het plus be onvermis. Don't get a ge. So if the word starts with a be onvermis, if it has that prefix, it doesn't get a ge when it's moved to the end. It just stays as it is. Then our third rule is when there are two actions. So if they happen at the same time, only one gets a ge. If they happen at a different time, both of them get a ge. So for example, if we say sit and eat, you can sit and eat at the same time. So you only say gesit and eet. But if you say eat and sing, so eating and singing doesn't generally happen together. So you would say geëet en gesing to show that there are two different actions. All right, so now we're going to look at some examples of these rules. So question 1, hy skop die bal want hy speel sokker. Okay, so this is an example of our basic verlede tyd. So we'd say hy het die bal geskop want hy het sokker gespeel. Because want is a conjunction, so it shows us that there are actually two sentences. So you don't mix the two sentences together, you just keep them separate and use the rules. Then if we look at question 2, hy beskerm homself teen roofdiere. So this beskerm, our verb has a b, so it doesn't get a ge. So hy het homself teen roofdiere beskerm. Question 3. Die aanhangers sing en eet heeltyd. Sing en eet. Our verbs are two different actions, so they're both going to get a ge. Die aanhangers het heeltyd gesing en geëet. Question 4. Die mense hardloop en skree. So you can run and scream at the same time. So it's one action, it's two actions happening at the same time. So die mense het gehardloop en skree. The next three rules to look at for verlede tyd and your last three rules are starting with dawn. So your dawn rule refers to the words dan, as, wanneer en nou. These four words become two in the verlede tyd, and remember it is group 3 conjunction, so it changes the word order. So our next rule is ons hulpwerkwoorde. So these are words like sal, moet, mag, kan en wil. So these words all need to change in the verlede tyd. So sal becomes so, moet becomes moes, mag becomes mog, kan becomes kon, and wil becomes wou. Okay. Then we have our skakelwerkwoorde. So we have probeer, begin, laat, kom en gaan. When these are used as verbs, but they have a second verb with them, they don't get a ge. So you won't say gegaan if it says gaan speel. It would just be gaan speel. It won't be, you won't have to add a ge in that sentence. So if we look at question 1, wanneer die klok 12 uur slaan, staan ons op die stoep. So wanneer is one of our dawn words. So we're going to change it. Toe die klok 12 uur geslaan het, remember, toe is our group 3 conjunction, voegwoord. So it goes, our verb needs to go to the end of the sentence. That's why it's at the end of that comma. Then, het ons op die stoep gestaan. Then if we look at question 2, almal wil graag met Stephanie dance. Okay, we have wil, which is one of our opwerkwoorde. So now we will say, almal wou graag met Stephanie dance. Then if we look at question 3, hy gaan met kinders speel. Ons skakelwerkwoord is gaan, because there's also speel. So, hy het met sy kinders gaan speel. Then we have question 4. Die student probeer vinnig werk om sy huiswerk te doen. So take note of your infinitive. Your infinitive always stays at the end of the sentence. Your wara, the verb always stays at the end of the sentence. It is a solid thing. You don't add words into it. You don't take things behind it. It's always solidly at the end of the sentence. So probeer is also one of our skakelwerkwoorde. So die student het vinnig probeer werk om sy huiswerk te doen. Then we have a few more examples. So die musiekinstrument klop hard teen die oor. So die musiekinstrument het jou hart teen die oor geklop. Okay, that was your standard verlede tyd. Hy verwag net die beste. We have a vir. So, hy het net die beste verwag. Sy eet, dan loop sy. Dan is one of our dawn words. So, sy het geëet, toe loop sy. Then we have 4. Logan is hierdie jaar die kunsteling onder die toeskouers en hy moet wen. Logan was hierdie jaar die gunsteling onder die toeskouers en hy moes wen. So is becomes was in the verlede tyd and moet becomes moes. Then number 5. Hy gaan met sy kinders speel. Hy het met sy kinders gaan speel. Then example 6. Die mense hardloop en skree wanneer hulle die golf hoor kom. So there we have our actions being tested and our wanneer, so our dawn words. So die mense het gehardloop en skree toe hulle die golf hoor gekom het. Right. Now, these are all examples that I have gone and found in past metric papers. So this last one here, it's actually already in the past tense, but it is being asked to be put back into the present tense. So that's just an exercise to help you realize what the changes are. So if we look at these, the first one says, skryf die sin in die verlede tyd. Die Mbali kunsprojek begin in 1988. So here we have begin. So they're obviously checking to see that you don't put begin. You just say begin. So die Mbali kunsprojek het in 1988 begin. Then the next question I found, die scuba duikers eat and swim elke dag. So they're checking eat and swim. So your actions, they're making sure you can put that correctly. So you can't eat and swim at the same time. So you're going to give them both a ga. And verlede December is what they tell you. So now you need to know that verlede means last. So you need to be able to realize that they're asking you to put it in the verlede tyd without them giving you the instruction. So, verlede December het die scuba duikers geëet en geswem elke dag. Okay. Then we have die seun sit en praat met sy onderwyser gisteroggend. So you need to know yesterday morning. So gisteroggend het die seun met sy onderwyser gesit en praat, because you can sit and talk at the same time. Next question, meester besluit om nie die eksperiment te doen nie. Verlede week het meester besluit om nie die eksperiment te doen nie. So there, besluit doesn't get a ge, and you need to remember that om nie die eksperiment te doen nie is your infinitive and needs to stay at the end of the sentence. Die studente wil hulle ore toehou wanneer meester sy eksperimente doen. Gister, you need to know, it means yesterday. Die gister wou die studente hulle ore toehou toe meester sy eksperimente gedoen het. Okay, so there you have your dawn and you have your hulpwerk for it being tested. So there you can see it's 2 marks. So they are making sure to show you that they are testing 2 important things for this specific question. Then the last one, hy het weer noukeurig na die lys gekyk. Vandag, okay. So here you've now said he looked over it. Now you want to say today he will look over it. So vandag het sy weer noukeurig na die lys kyk. Okay. And those are all the examples I have. So that is our video for today. I hope it was helpful to you, and we will be doing the other tenses very, very soon.